Wassalamu alaikum. I come in peace. Have a look at this video.
In 2016, as soon as I finished school, I packed my bag and I left Nigeria. And to be clear, I did not even finish school early because I saw myself through school. So I was one of those kids that had to pay their own school fees because we didn't have mom or dad that would stand and say, go to school, we'll pay for you, you know? Okay, so you know what's funny? I didn't even serve. And when I was not in school, I wanted to go to school so bad because I wanted to wear the copper uniform. Now, long story short, immediately I got into a journalism school. I quickly realized that this country has nothing for someone like me that doesn't know anyone that knows someone that knows someone. And so I was saving every single dime. And some of my friends were like, Mimi, are you sure? At least serve now. Even one of my lecturers were like, why don't you finish your service? You know, because I was already telling people that as soon as I'm finishing school, I'm going to leave. Now, there's no, before you say, oh, if you didn't have mom or dad, how did you? My school was rough. I have real people who are alive today that will tell you. Most times they will chase me out of the exam hall, you know, call me in an hour before the exam will finish. My best friend, sometimes Princess, will borrow me money to pay tuition. One time, Mr. Nsika in my church will pay my tuition. You know, it's just been here and there, you know, so I'm one of those kids. But I knew that this country didn't have anything for someone like me. So, you know, that's all those factory in Ilukbeju, I worked there. You know, the ones in Guinness Road in Ikeja, where they do expression attachments, I work there. There is no kind of, I used to go to Cotonou, I'll buy things and I'll bring it in, sell it. I gathered all my money and boom, I did a 3-month visa. Immediately I finished school and moved to Dubai. Getting to Dubai, they said, oh, you know, if you don't have a job within 3 months, you would have to leave the country. And as God will have it, in the very last week, you know, I got a job in a lane in a dental clinic as a receptionist. And that's how, you know, my Japa journey from Dubai then to Canada and all of that. Now, if you're hearing me, why am I telling you the story? If you are like me, let me just tell you something. I know that the way I cut the story short, I know the story is longer than that. I'm not the type, I don't want pity party. You understand? But realize quickly, because despite everybody else around me, then they eventually moved though, but I moved first because I knew my exact situation and I knew there was nothing for me. 2026, they're telling us we need to fry akara, sell kuli kuli, or, you know, roast corn. You understand what I mean? So before you come and say, well, must everybody travel? I'm not talking to you. You are not the person I'm talking to. I'm talking to you who understand that, it doesn't look like there's going to be a fair playing ground for me here, and then move. Moving does not equal to I don't love my country anymore or I don't contribute. Everybody that works under me today, I employ from Nigeria and they earn from me. You understand what I mean? So you either stay and lament and they will use your youth, okay? Before you know it, your entire youth is gone. And all you would have left will be, oh, I wish I knew, I could, okay? That's the story I want to tell you today.
You've seen, you've watched it all. I want you to draw your conclusions in the comment section below. See you on the next one. Thank you for watching.